cold spaghetti, cold spaghetti. Well, it's not going to be cold spaghetti. It's going to be warm spaghetti. Hello, everybody. Friday night and the lights are low. Hello. It's a little bit warm in southeast Queensland. We're having a heat wave. And have you ever organise the kitchen, and then you sort of, or you might put the shopping away, or you might be doing Christmas baking, and then you sort of sit down and go, we've got to eat dinner. Oh, it's too hot to cook, let alone eat. What are we going to do? As per usual, Tupperware is the solution, let me tell you, because what I'm going to cook, that's the Tupperware omelette maker. I'll just pop that aside. What I'm going to cook is the Tupperware pasta maker. So you know how sometimes you might get sick of salads? It's like, salad again, really? Can't we have like a nice warm meal? Well, you can stand over the stovetop. No, I'm not going to stand over the stovetop. Thank you very much. I'm going to use the Tupperware pasta maker, pasta cooker, that goes into the microwave oven. I'll get to that in just a minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just show you how I crumb a chicken breast. Because I was thinking about it, I thought, I'll do like a pesto, and I thought, well, am I going to have a protein? I need some sort of protein, don't I? And then I thought, no, I don't. And then I went, you know what? I do. So what I'm going to do is, went to the butcher, got myself a chicken breast. You know, you can take your Clearmate straight to the butcher. They'll put whatever you want in them, and they just zero them out on the scales. Say, I just want one chicken breast, please. Sometimes I normally say, fill that with chicken tenders, or fill that with, that beef mince or turkey mince or whatever they've got on sale. Put a few rissoles in there for me, will you? And you can bring them home, pop them straight into the fridge, and you're not having any single-use waste that you're disposing of. This here is just one chicken breast. I've got, you know the silicone bags? They're so satisfying. These go in the freezer, the microwave, the oven, the dishwasher. You can cook your ramen noodles. I've got one as a pencil case. You can take it to work, school, uni. If you're going holidaying, camping, backpacking. This is a liquid-tight, airtight seal. All I'm going to do now is, let me check and see if I have to butterfly this first. I should have asked the butcher to do that. Not to worry. We will grab our Tupperware German stainless steel chef grade Tupperware knife. Thank you very much. All full tang, so you don't have to worry about any of that, right? So we've got, I might just slice that just down the middle. Sometimes it's great to have a knife with a point to it, so you can get right in. And sometimes it's great to have a knife with a really long, straight blade. Tupperware will give you every option. So what we've got there, we've sort of butterflied that. Let's just do that a little bit in there as well. And we've got, there we go, that'll do. All right, what we're going to do is grab some plain flour. Grab the tab, peel the seal. I've just got some. This makes a great meat marinator. It makes a great meat marinator. It is a meat marinator. Just measured with love. We're going to pop that into there. Let's pop that down. We'll grab our chicken breast and we will just literally pop that straight into there. You might want to throw in your favourite herbs and spices. I'm not going to bother with that at the moment. And you might be saying, why are you doing that? Do you need to do that if you're popping that into the grill? No, you don't. But it does optimise. I need to do this it does optimise the browning effect in the grill. So all we're doing is, how cool is that? If I wanted to marinate that, I could just marinate that into the fridge. It's liquid tight, remember? And it doesn't matter how much you've got in your fridge. Find any little hole that's going to just pop straight into, and we are going to just flour that. Oh! We've got the Micro Pro Grill. Remember, this is the barbecue that goes into the microwave oven. It's an oven that goes into the microwave oven. Yes, it's made out of metal. Yes, it's perfectly safe. It's curved edges, which is why it can go into the microwave. You won't get metal touching metal because these feet, they're quite a generous footing. It's raised right up, and this little bumper car, it's like a Dodgem car all the way around, so that keeps the metal away from the inside of the microwave. This cover here, there's this elongated foot. See how there's one foot down on this side, one foot on this side? That stops that metal touching the inside in here. And the inside, both of these surfaces, they're called Eterna, which is the longest lasting non-stick metal on the planet. There's no acid made with any of this like there is in other non-stick surfaces. And it's the longest lasting one on the planet. It's brilliant. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to grab our chicken. No oil. You don't ever grease this. Don't ever oil it. Like literally restaurant quality food at home. And we will... I'm just going to pop that. I've got flour everywhere. I'm just going to pop this straight into the other microwave. I'll pop that in for 5 minutes, and then what we'll do is we'll flip it. Flip it good. Now let me know where you're watching from. I love knowing where people are watching from. Are you in the Southern Hemisphere like I am? Are you in Queensland like I am? Or perhaps you're in Perth, WA, Port Hedland. Hello. Hello, Darwin and Catherine. Hello, Tassie. Hello. We've got Adelaideans in here. We've got Geelong. We've got Central Beaches. We've got rural Victoria, regional New South Wales, North Queensland. Hello. Sometimes we have England and Scotland and Germany pop in to say g'day. Hello, America. Let me know where you're watching from. I always find it fascinating to know where people are watching from. All right. And feel free to ask questions. I won't answer them now, but afterwards, when I'm finished, I'll definitely pop online and I'll answer everybody's questions. So feel free to chat to each other and ask me questions, and I'll get to you once we've finished. All right. So what we've got, while that chicken is in there, let's get cracking with some pasta. No stovetop for me, thank you very much. Now, this here, I don't know if you can see this. See here, on this side, yeah, you can, sort of. You've got 3 different measurements on that side, enough for 2, 4, or 6 people. Then you turn it around here, and you've got a serving for 1, 3, and 5 people. And can you see these little holes? So what we're doing is, we're going to pop in our pasta. Fill, there's a water line, there's a fill line in there, a little maximum line. You pop that in. The trick is, when you pop it in, just pop it in like that. And I'll show you. Hang on, let's just do this right now. Cold tap water is all you need. I'm going to fill this up right in here. Just cold tap water. We're going to pop that in. Now, see, I've got my water. Oh, there we go. Can you see the water in there? Right. So what we're going in there. Now, on the cover, just like almost every Tupperware product that goes into the microwave, when you lose the instruction booklet, all the instructions are on the inside here, so you don't have to keep looking for the booklet, all right? So, whether we are doing Angelhair pasta, actually I might do some Angelhair pasta. You grab the tab. Now, the website calls this a pasta container. It's actually a spaghetti dispenser. Now, this here, let me just show you. This is brilliant. And a lot of people don't know this. You've got a 1 up there and you've got a 2 down here, right? So that just clips straight into here. So if you want to measure out, you want to measure out a serving for 2, there it is right there. If you want to measure out a serving for 1, there's your serving for 1, right? So let's do a serving for 2. All right, we've got that into there. Let's just pop that into there. How cool is that? Now, it doesn't matter if you're storing your spaghetti into here. I've also got a few packets of plain spaghetti in an oval number 5 that I did because sometimes I use the spaghetti dispenser as a dump salad, and I prep up some salads and because they fit in the door of your fridge, so it saves a lot of space. So sometimes I do that. And then sometimes I actually keep rice crackers in my spaghetti dispenser because you can fit 1.5 packets of rice crackers in here. So it's great, you know. You pop out a few rice crackers for cheese and crackers and nibblies, and you pop the rest of the packet in there with another open packet, and that's I can come back 12 months later and I can still have fresh, crunchy, crispy rice crackers or Monte Carlo biscuits or Kingston biscuits or whatever it is that you want to store, all right? So you've got that into there. Then I bought some soba noodles, so it doesn't matter whether you've got a wheat allergy or a gluten allergy, any of these noodles will fit. You might want to grab a different colour seal to pop that on. So I can now grab take that pasta out, pop them straight into there. There are my buckwheat noodles, my soba noodles, which I absolutely love. I can pop that spaghetti dispenser in there, and now I can just pop that straight into here. Now, the trick is we're going to pop that straight into here. Oh, we will pop it in for 8 minutes. Cover off. Then I'll show you when it comes out what we are going to do with that. While that's there, I've got my Eco Plus clear bowl. Now, you know how Tupperware do? They do Tupperware glass, they do stainless steel, they do microfiber cloths, they do recycled natural stone, they do cast iron, they do stainless steel. Did I say that already? They do so much, right? One of the range of products that they do is called Eco Plus, where they take single-use plastic out of landfill. They treat it, remove all of the impurities, and they turn it into a circular economy product that bypasses landfill altogether into food-grade Tupperware bowls, sandwich boxes, lunch boxes, drink bottles, and these, which are heat-resistant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my pesto. I just heard the MicroPro grill after 5 minutes. Let's just have a look. I don't know what this is going to look like. We will grab our, flip it good. I said flip it. So we're just going to flip that, and we're going to pop that straight in, and we'll pop that in for another few minutes. All right, while that's in here, let's get cracking. I'm going to, got some coriander. Now, if you don't like coriander, you can use basil or parsley or any other herb that you want to make your pesto with, right? I love coriander. And it's, look at this, it's so fresh. But every now and again, there's like, you get a little bit of manky pit that you just need to give that a bit of rinse. I've got my Tupperware salad spinner. So I am literally going to pop that straight into there. And I'm going to just fill this up with some water. And I'll show you how I use this, right? We will just fill that up with some water. We've got our water just in there. Now this bowl sits on the little peg in there, and I love this because this handle spins and the whole other handle spins, and there's the mechanism right in there, right? So that spins around. So I can go camping and I can throw my smalls in here, give that a bit of a spin. If you wash with nappy sand, you don't have to rinse, right? Or so you really need two of these, one for your smalls and one for your greens and your berries and all of those sorts of things. So we'll give that a bit of a wash. Now, can you see here? See this little hole here? That is going to, we'll just pretend that's the kitchen sink. Look at that. Now look at that. It is definitely worth washing your herbs and your berries and all of that. Now what we're going to do is calling out around the world. We'll be swinging and spinning, the price is winning when we're marinating meat. Well, we're not marinating meat now, but you can see, we'll just spin that around and we'll pretend this is the, look how much more water came out of that. So you can literally get it really, really dry. There we go. And there, look, there's our coriander. How awesome is that? Let's just remove that and we'll pop that straight into the sink. I'll just grab my Tupperware microfiber. This is a mop towel, but I just use it as a tea towel. It holds up to 8 times its weight in water, which is absolutely brilliant. And you just pop it in the machine to wash when you're done. I've got quite a few of them. All right, so we'll just give that a bit of a rinse, and we will pop that down into there. Now, guess what we're going to do? We're going to use this. Do you know what it's called? No need to ask, it's a smooth operator. It's a supersonic chopper. You're going to remove the blade protectors. Please remove the blade protectors. Don't throw them away, keep them, and just replace them onto there every time you wash them off. Right. Now what they've done is they've reinvented this design. Can you see how this blade is winged and this blade here is also winged, and this blade here. So what it does is the top two blades push all of the food down to the bottom blade, and they've lowered this bottom blade. And you've heard me sing it before. You know why this blade is a flat bottom blade? Flat bottom blades, they make the rockin' world go round. Yeah. That sits on the little peg in there, and there's an anti-slip grip built into it to stop it from sliding around on the bench top. There is your top. So what we're going to do is, I love coriander root and the stem. They add flavour. They're not as full on as the leaf. So if you don't like the leaf, stick to the root and the stem. You'd be surprised at the flavour. It's absolutely gorgeous, and that way you're not going to throw it away. You paid for it. You may as well eat it. What are you going to do? Do a coriander pesto. So we've got the roots into there. We've got some stems into there. Let's throw in some. We'll throw in some leaves as well. You might want to be a home grower and grow that in your own home. Store it in your VentSmart container, and then that way it's going to last 3 to 5 times longer than just sitting in a plastic bag at the bottom of your fridge, which I absolutely love. All right. Then all you have to do is save money on gym fees. One way to do it the other way. How cool is that? So look at that. It's just literally popping that straight into here. We will grab a Tupperware spatula. No need to ask, it's a smooth operator. Oh, that one. There's a bit of stem. That's not good. All right. Let's grab some more of this. We'll pop that straight into there. And we'll pop them straight into here. How cool is that? Right? Now what we're going to do is just pull this cord again. You need practice pulling the cord on the lawnmower? Not a problem. That's going to help if you're going skydiving. You can strap this to your back and away you go. Throw your hip into it. You can get a good cardiovascular workout happening, right? Really simple. So we've got, and it makes cooking fun, right? You make cooking fun. With Tupperware, it's so easy. All right. So there's your 2 lots of coriander. Then what I'm going to do is just grab, we've got a little bit of salt. Now, you've seen me do this before. This is the pink Himalayan rock salt. Ignore the expiry date. It's been sitting on the mountain for 250 million years, right? So what you do is you just pop a little bit of rock salt. Rock salt! Give me that flavour, rock salt! We've got some rock salt in here. What you can do, if you just run that through, not only is the rock salt going to turn to table salt, it'll actually sharpen those blades as it goes along. And then we can literally add that straight into there, all right? So, what we've got some pine nuts. Oh, what's that? Let's throw in some pine nuts, a decent amount, about half the Supersonic chopper full. Here we go, some pine nuts. Absolutely gorgeous. I've actually got labels on both sides. If you've seen me do my pantry tour, you'll know I've got label on one side, label on the other side, so it doesn't matter which way you pop your container in, there's always a label facing on the outside, all right? So we've got that into there. There we go. How awesome is that? Pine nuts done. Thank you very much. Let's just pop that straight into here. We'll grab that into there. Bit of pine nut, coriander. We've got some salt into there. We'll just do that. And pop that over there. Now what we're going to do is just grab some Parmesan cheese, which I keep in my Clearmate. All right, we've just got some of this. Let's grab our little mini grater, and we will grate as much or as little of the Parmesan cheese straight into here. I quite like Parmesan cheese, so we'll do like a healthy amount straight into here. Yeah, quite a decent amount, because I like Parmesan cheese. I'm an adult and I can. All right, let's pop that straight into there. So can you see? Look at this. Look how fine that gets. It's just absolutely delicious. All right, we've got some olive oil, some extra virgin olive oil, which I'm going to do. Actually, I'm going to measure this. I'm going to measure 1/3 of a cup. There we go. And you know what I'm going to do? I've got some lemon. Lemon tree, very pretty, and the lemon flower is sweet. I've got my zest and press, which I can now literally slice that lemon up. Cut side down, Miss Jane, into here. We're going to literally just squirt that straight into there. That gets rid of all of that beautiful juice. Look at that. No waste. We pop the other side straight into there. Look at that. No waste. I quite like lemon in here. So I'm going to do 1.5 lemon. I want it quite lemony, just because that's my preference, all right? Then I've got here, I can either zest my lemon in here, because I've already used that, or the zester that comes with the zest and press, I can just do that. Straight into there. That zest is going to collect underneath here. I just tap, 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 and that gets rid of that. How awesome is that? Now what I'm going to do is, because I can, again, I've got some garlic. There's nothing like fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic. There's no preservatives in fresh garlic. There's no acidity regulator in fresh garlic whatsoever. And there's literally nothing beats fresh garlic. So what we've got in here, I've just got 1 garlic clove. Now, let me just show you. This is the garlic press. You've got this part here, which cuts the end off for you. And then you've got this part here and this part here, which is going to squash it. And then this part here is going to mince it. Let me show you. You just pop that straight into here. Can you see this? Pop this straight into here. That's going to snip that off. Did you hear that? Then what we're going to do is we're just going to pop that straight into here. We're going to pop that down. And this little bendy bit here, that's going to... Did you hear that? That's going to crush it. That skin is just going to literally... come straight off. Save that and make your own garlic powder. And then that just comes straight through here. Grab the back side of your knife to scrape that off. That protects the blade and it protects your garlic press. Right? How awesome is that? That here is going to be our beautiful coriander pesto, which is absolutely... bit of pepper is probably what it needs. If you like chili, you can throw a little bit of chili through there. I'm just mixing this up into here. I can pop this into the fridge. I can have it on a steak tomorrow night. I can have it with some couscous or some quinoa. I can do it, use it as a salad dressing and pour that over a beautiful salad. So how awesome is that? Absolutely gorgeous. My coriander pesto, right? Just terrific. Let's move this out of the way. Move that out of the way. This here, this is our Angelhair pasta. All I'm going to do now is, see the arrow? You pop your arrow so that it's facing the teeth at the end here, right? So let's just, again, let's pretend this is the kitchen sink. We'll just do that straight over there. Drain that. It was sitting in the microwave for a few minutes, so I probably shouldn't have done that, but you know what I'm like. I digress. All right, so we just pop that straight into there. Drain that off thoroughly. Talk amongst yourselves just while this is happening. All right, so we've got that right. Now what you do is, you turn that around so it seals off the holes, and you say, pop that on the table, and it'll stay hot, warm, until you're ready to eat, right? So what I'm going to do is just pretend that that's gone. Oh, we will grab that. We will grab that. We will grab our... I love the Sunday spoon. It's Sunday because it's holy. Ba-da-boom. we've got that. Let's just pour that straight into here. We've got our coriander pesto. Let's just pour that straight over onto the top. Now, remember I said these bowls are heat resistant. So if I was making enough for, 4, 5, 6 people, I could use the bigger bowl of these, just pop the whole thing on there, stick it onto the table, let people help themselves. If there's anything left over, you just seal that and pop it into the fridge. Really easy. Or you might want to plan ahead of time and pop that in for lunch tomorrow or dinner on Sunday or whatever it is that you want to do. And then you can reheat that there. A bit of black pepper, wouldn't that be delicious? All right, so what we'll do is we'll just move that out of the way. I heard something go beep. What was it? Oh, that's the chicken. This is your Micro Pro grill. Let's move this out of the way. So look at that. Yum, yum. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got food in my tummy. So can you see? Let's just see if we can... you should smell that. That's just floured breast of chicken. So all I'm going to do now, technically you should let that rest, but for the video purposes, I'm going to, I can use that knife, or, you know what we might do? I'll grab this knife, which I absolutely love. I can just cut that on an angle, just into strips. Yum-oh, yum-oh. And then this side here acts as your bench scraper. And I can just, yum, toss that straight in. There's dinner that I can now eat straight at the desk. I can chat to everyone. This is a heat resistant. I can eat dinner knowing full well that I have saved landfill. I've created a circular economy. Once that's cooled, I can seal it, I can pop it into the fridge, or I can stick it in a reheatable container and reheat it over the weekend or next week for lunch or for dinner. Or indeed, you know what I can do? I can pop it in a silicone bag and pop it in the freezer, and I can reheat it in 3 months' time for lunch when I don't feel like cooking. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please let me know. And you know what you need to do until next time? Forget your troubles and get happy. Dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll see you all another day. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.